more football. No more talking about football. No more thinking about football.
But Dad!
At the end of this week, when you've done all your homework and passed your exams, then maybe football.
Past it?
Past it.
It's impossible.
Then no more football.
But Dad, it's not fair.
You're right, Nimrod. It's not fair. But there is a world outside the football pitch, and in it, nothing is fair.
That's not right.
Nimrod, please. Pass your exams, and you will be able to put everything right.
Too old. I am sure.
I don't think you were hard on him.
Did I say I was hard on him?
Not what you say. It's how you look.
I don't look anything.
Look how quiet the boy is now, doing his homework.
Shall I take him something to drink?
The boy is quiet for once, so let him work. And why did you go and promise to take him to Tel Aviv to see the Satan's last match?
If he studied and passed his exams, I promised.
The Satan is nothing but a distraction to children.
Some of the types who just don't do wrong. Innocence they always believe. Guess I'm the type who just don't know wrong. Never been plagued by pride or greed. I've been hung up and I've been let down by the only friends I had. But all these troubles don't get me down. It may be right or it may be bad. I'm the loner. I'm the loner. Some have laughed, some have cried for someone who looks just like me. And if I had to, I would die for every man's right to be free. Got no problems, just got the answers. Ain't been up, so I can't come down. Like the man who sings my song, I'm moving on, can't hang around. Wow. I'm the loner.
Can I come in?
No.
I got kind of held up last night. Who does the new car belong to?
I expect you had to be kind of held up. It's mine.
Yours?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How'd you get it?
Did you sleep? Did you eat? I think you need a shower.
All right, I need a shower. Nera. Nera, how did you pay for the car?
Well, I work, Eitan. The gallery sells it and I buy cars. It's called economics, you know. And it's not your best subject. Did you have an argument last night? Oh, for God's sake, take a shower.
We talked. That's all, we talked. But it's a very beautiful car, Nera.
Couldn't you find a phone?
Look, I forgot, all right? I forgot. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
It's all right,
okay?
it's all right. I don't mind. I've got much work done.
Hi, Menachem.
Hi, Eitan.
Working like a slave, are you?
Of course.
She's keeping you at it, is she? All right. It's still a very beautiful car, Nera.
So you said, Eitan, and you need a shower.
So you said, Nera. Can I have a drive in it? Can I drive it?
Have your shower first.
Can I use yours?
Who else's?
Has it got electric windows?
Yes, it's got electric windows. And now go and wash yourself. You stink.
Great.
What's going to happen to him, Menachem?
Everybody's worried about Eitan, except Eitan.
You're right. Maybe I should start worrying about myself.
Listen, tomorrow you will have your first exhibition. It'll be a big success.
Nera! Come on, Nera!
Will you finish that for me?
For him, that's what. Something. Whose fault? My fault? Not your fault. Whose fault?
Best centre forward in the world. Eitan should be pensioned on. Yeah, he should be pensioned on. They'll miss him when he's gone. Yeah, they'll miss him when he's gone. Just because Nimrod thinks Eitan's the king. Look at you, you sheep. Yeah, you sheep. Eitan's last match. What a joke. What a joke. Yeah, I hope it's his last match. I really hope. I hope it is not Eitan's last match. He's the greatest. He's still the greatest. Because you say so. Where's the ball? Yeah, where's the ball? You know what I think? I think you're a lousy footballer. He's not. He's not a lousy footballer. That's a lie. No, Dad. Let him speak. That old joke Eitan should retire.
Wait till I get you home. I will teach you a lesson. I will teach you.
A couple of drinks with a couple of friends. Now, what's so terrible?
Did you pay?
With what?
Of course, the king never pays.
That's right. Who's the king?
So you're finally abdicating. Tell me, Eitan, did any of your drinking friends offer you something?
They offered me another drink. What do you mean, offer?
All right. I'll use a filthy expression. A job.
I've got a job. I'm going to manage the team. It's a 3-year contract. It's the biggest deal in football history, Nera.
Yes, in this country.
I'll be rich. I can buy your car. How much?
Who is competing, Eitan? I waited half the night for you.
Only half the night. What happened to the other half?
What's it got to do with you?
Of course. You work too hard. You ought to play more.
Well, and you play too much. You don't even train seriously. Even now, your last match, and what are you doing? You're drinking, you're not sleeping, you're falling down. I don't understand. This kind of thing was all right when you were the wild boy of football, but now...
What, am I not wild enough for you? Who's the king, Nera?
Eitan, I just don't want you to be a worn-out ex-football king, that's all. Not for me, for you.
Oh, Nera, how many times? I've got a contract, and who's worn out?
I've heard about that contract for a long time. Have they signed at last?
I'm going to build an international class football team.
Supposing they don't sign?
They will, Nera. They will, they will, they will.
Oh, this is too easy, Eitan. Oh, look, Eitan. I'm not just a hospital you come to when you need cleaning up and feeding and putting to bed. Please, try to think about it. What are you going to do if they don't sign?
They promised.
For 3 years.
They promised.
Why didn't they sign before?
Because all the clubs were short of money.
Then suddenly they're not.
Well, suddenly they got it somewhere.
From where?
Somewhere.
From where? It's a lot of money.
They got it.
How do you know?
Because they told me!
They've been telling you for 3 years, and every season you go back and play your last match. And you go back and you go back and you go back. You can't go on forever.
I am not going on forever. I am not going on.
Supposing they let you down, what are you going to do?
They won't. They can't.
They did before.
That was different.
How?
How? Why? Christ, you're like a wasp, a nagging wasp.
I am not nagging.
What are you doing now but nagging?
I am trying to make you understand.
Don't try
you
and make me anything. I'm me. I'm alive. I'm happy. Don't make me into one of those brass dummies of yours. Oh, look, if I've got to get a job, I get a job. I've got a million friends.
Friends?
Friends.
Who?
Friends.
For cheering.
All right.
For drinking.
All right.
But not for jobs.
Oh.
Don't play tomorrow, Ethan. Don't play tomorrow.
What are you talking about?
Give it up. Give it all up. Try something new. Be someone new, like you say. Do it. Do it now.
Nera, you can't mean it.
I do. I do mean it.
You don't understand. They need me!
But you don't need them.
They need me! They need me! You can't just turn your back and walk away from someone who needs you!
Last match. In any case, it's a financial question, Nimrod. I'm going! It's an expensive business. I said I'm going! Who's arguing? I only asked how! Listen, old Dad. After the match, I'm leaving. What? Leaving? This country's no country for footballers. Look at Hayter. He's the best centre-forward in the world. Do they ever send him out anywhere? He's very old, you know. Maybe 35, maybe even more. They hate any good footballer here. Where will you go? Maybe Italy. Maybe Brazil. How will you finance this operation? I'm selling everything. Next! It really hurts me to part with this.
Does it kill?
If you hit someone over the head with it, it kills.
Not with a fart. How much?
£3.
Mad.
Name your price.
£1.
It's a deal. Next! Look, you. I'm doing you a favour, and you're moaning. You know what? The deal's off. Doesn't it need a lens in it? Not if it's a really good camera, it doesn't. Oh. Hey! Yeah? Don't tell anyone you got such a good bargain. Okay. Next! Nimrod. My life savings. Though you keep it. I want you to have it, please. Thanks. You'll pay it back sometime. Double. I don't want double, just bank rate. You've got it. It's a deal. Well, thanks. I'll see you to the road. Better not.
Darling, I must talk to you, please. Nearer, come on. Sorry, come nearer.
Yes.
Darling, what a success. I'm having such fun.
Yes, I can see that.
They want an exhibition. Paris, London, New York.
Oh, Teddy, not here. I can't talk about this now.
Yeah, it is a bit of a madhouse, isn't it?
What did you expect?
Shall I come to the studio?
Yes, okay, tomorrow.
It's good, huh? You like it? Yes. You like it? Excuse me a second.
Hey, Dan.
Oh, yes, sir.
You become an art collector?
Not when I can collect the artist.
What an artist, eh?
Yeah.
Come on, let's get out of here. A rich art collector like me doesn't have to take all this rubbish. Anyway, I got a real old piece of art I want you to see. Come on.
Nero's exhibition seems to be a great success.
Fantastic, especially with statues she used to make for laughs.
Yeah, the secret is to get someone to pay her to laugh.
Well, how come she isn't laughing anymore?
She's frightened.
Frightened for what?
For you, for her, for both of you.
Well, if she's like that now, Yasha, what's she going to be like in the future?
Future? Do me a favor, Ethan. What future?
I got my contract with the club.
Peanuts. You've had a fortune in your feet for years, only who gets it? The club and the punters.
Well, I'm happy.
And Nero? The statues she used to make for laughs, they're making her rich. And what about the game you play for laughs? Is that making you rich?
Come on, Yasha, I'm an amateur.
Like Nero. Become a professional. Lose the match.
Lose the match?
What are the odds against you losing? I'll tell you, 4-1.
Oh, don't start getting clever with me, Yasha.
Start getting clever with yourself, boy. We can make a fortune, you and me. Anyone taking bets against you losing can find 1,000 takers.
Lose for my club?
You've spent your life winning for your club. And what have they given you? Nothing but promises. So now the club loses, and you 8-time become a first-time winner.
I'll see you around, Yasha.
You like Nero's new car? That's taking you right out of your life, boy. Out. For good. But if you had that car, you could go with her. Only you'd be in the driving seat. It's yours as a down payment. And I'll find you a job. Think about it, Eitan.
I've thought about it, Yasha.
It's funny. She's going up just as you're coming down.
Look, Yasha. I won't lose the match. I won't lose Nero. In fact, I won't lose anything I want to keep.
Keep? Keep? Don't make me laugh. You can't keep yourself in chewing gum. Let alone Nero and the start into which she's going. I mean, face it, Eitan, you can't afford her. She's gone. Like everything else in your life, you've left it too late.
Nero?
Yes?
Marry me. Will you marry me? Nero, will you marry me?
Oh, Eitan, please, you have had years to propose to me. Must you ask me now in the middle of the night?
I want to know.
I'm asking you a straightforward, simple question.
No, it isn't.
What do you mean it isn't?
Well, it isn't.
Answer me. Answer me. Answer me.
What's wrong? Are you sure you're all right?
I've just asked you for something. Now will you give it to me? Please, Nero. Will you give it to me now?
But why suddenly?
Suddenly, I've just thought of it.
Ethan!
To the stadium and feast my eyes in the palladium. Hear the thunder of my chariot wheels and watch the sawdust fly. Sawdust fly. Steel is flashing and the shield is crashing and the eagle feathers of my plumage fly. Shall I spare him? Shall I offer up his life to Nero? Hail the conquering hero! Till a new name is born on the ground. Hail the conquering hero till he I'm gonna make it to the stadium and feast my eyes in the palladium. See the wonder of my magic skills, amaze a million eyes. Vanquished I march my stallions with the war Italians, and the whole arena will be made to rock. Sound the fanfares as I climb the stairs and stand with Nero.
Ethan! Where's Ethan? It's getting late. Ethan! Come on the field! Come on the field! Ethan! Come on the field!
Ethan.
Let's go. Make it now. Let's practice.
Do you want it now or do you want me to save it for tonight?
Do it now!
Ethan! 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 Ethan!
Hey, by the way, the committee want to see you after the practice.
That's great. Huh. That's great.
Great, great.
Eitan, come in, come in. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
Some tea, some coffee.
Something to eat, Ethan?
Cigar, Eitan?
Take a cigar from the Canary Islands. Better than Havana.
Please relax, everybody. Don't spill the tea on the table.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. Nothing. I just want to see the contract, that's all.
The contract? There's no problem with the contract.
There is no problem at all. I didn't say there was a problem with it. Well, I just want to hold it. I want to touch it.
You know, Eitan, this is a wonderful moment for all of us.
Thank you very much. But, listen, could I just touch it?
Now listen, Eitan, let me finish, please. Today we are going to make sure that this man who has been the team stays with the club. So here it is, Eitan, a contract for life.
For life? That's great. Fantastic.
A pen, quickly, a pen. Here it is, Eitan.
For life, wow.
Did you think we would offer you anything less?
Excuse me a second. It doesn't say what I'm supposed to do.
You are on expenses for life, Eitan.
Yes, but doing what?
We'll find something for you.
Find something? But I'm supposed to develop a first-class international football team for the club. That's what you said. That's what I want. I mean, not this.
Someday, maybe, but meanwhile...
No.
Listen, Eitan. To be a manager is an entire profession.
No, definitely no.
Be sensible.
No!
Listen, Eitan, you are unique. We are trying to create a unique position for you. It hasn't been easy. You are not adaptable. So please help us. We had to raise the money to make this offer.
But I'm more than just a footballer. I mean, I've got a future in the game, haven't I? Well, haven't I? I mean, I have. Haven't I?
How did it go?
Fantastic. Great.
Everything's all right?
Yeah. It's great. Great.
Where'd you go?
Oh, nowhere. Nowhere.
Let's go nowhere together.
Oh, Nia, I've got a million things to do. I mean, you know, I've got a lot to do.
Yes. Okay, then. Call me in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Hey, kid. Want to come for a drive in my car?
Wow!
Where you going, kid?
Brazil?
Did you say Brazil? Come on, where you going?
This is a lousy country for footballers.
Haha. How would you know that?
I'm a footballer.
What's this about Brazil?
It's a good country for footballers.
It is?
The best.
Well, maybe I should come with you.
Why not? You could be a manager.
Ah, you know it, I know it. But do they know it?
Sure they do.
They do?
Look at the records.
They get used to it. Sometimes they take it for granted.
That game we played against Belgium in 1951, that second goal.
The 51 game? You weren't even born then.
I read about it. It's all in the records. And you used the same tactics as in the Romania match.
Oh, boy, that game. Yeah. What a pity you missed that.
And that goal on the 45th minute of the second half.
No. 38th minute.
45th.
38.
45th.
The 38.
45th.
38.
45th.
You're sure?
Certain. Is it really your last match?
I suppose there has to be a last one.
I suppose so.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Let's get going, fella! Come on! Come on! Get that car moving, fella! Come on! Shut up! Women drivers.
Some of the types who just don't do wrong. In a sense, they always believe. Guess I'm the type who just don't know wrong. Never been plagued by pride or greed. I've been hung up, I've been let down by the only friends I had. But all these troubles don't get me down. It may be right or it may be bad. I'm the loner. I'm the loner.
I'll have a look and see what's wrong.
Ethan! You're Ethan, aren't you? Of course it is, fool! You're gonna lose tonight! You're gonna lose! He's gonna win tonight! I'm gonna win!
Oh, is that so, huh? You can't win them all! You can't win them all! Hey, relax. It's part of the game. Right?
Okay.
I think this car's had it.
Guess so.
Okay, let's go, huh?
Relax. It's part of the game. Come on, Ethan.
Well, this is my bank.
Wow.
I've got to go in and see my manager. I've got a lot of business to attend to, you know. Want to buy yourself an ice cream?
No.
Why not?
Strict training.
I forgot, of course. Well, have a nice trip to Brazil and enjoy the match. Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Overdraft? But how can you secure such an overdraft?
Secure?
Yes.
Well, what about my car?
Car? No, Eitan. We need something substantial for the board. Something more substantial than a car. I'm sorry, Eitan. I would love to help you, but I can't.
Well,
you see, the board of the bank, I'm very sorry.
I must admit that my car is anything but substantial.
Tell me, Eitan, why do you want to borrow money? This, as you know, this is a very expensive business.
Why do I want to borrow money? Because I don't have any, that's why.
And there are plenty of people who don't have any money, and they don't run around the street borrowing money.
I have to meet the final payments in my apartment.
I'm sorry, Eitan. I would love to help you, but I can't. You see, the board of the bank, I'm very sorry. I would like to help you very much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Very sorry.
It's all right.
What are you going to do, Eitan?
Do? Well, I'll just carry on.
Look, you've got this friend Avram. You know, he's a millionaire. If he'll sign a guarantee for you, I can convince the board that because of Avram, you'll get the loan.
It's got to be trouble.
What?
Banks are trouble. My father says.
Why, is your father a banker?
No, he's a tractor driver. It's a good profession.
What, driving a tractor?
No, banking.
Does he want you to be a banker?
No, doctor.
He's right.
Oh, yes, he's right.
He's right. He's right, all right. Listen, do they know where you are?
They don't care.
What do you mean, they don't care?
They don't. They don't care. My father hit me.
Well, maybe he was right.
I was only playing football.
Well, people just can't play football all their lives.
Why not? If they're footballers.
Hey, kid, whereabouts do you live?
Arad.
Arad?
I'm only here for your last match. My whole star's based on yours, so we couldn't go to Brazil without seeing you play once, could I?
You mean you've never seen me play?
No, that's why I have to see you play tonight.
Well, in that case, you're right. Listen, kid, I bet you play number 10.
How did you know?
It's all in the record. You're not going to Brazil on your own, are you?
Yeah.
Now, listen, kid, you come along with me. I'm going to meet one of the greatest footballers ever known.
Who?
Viner.
Viner? I've never heard of him.
There's a lot about him somewhere, if you could find it.
What difference does it make if he's 40? He's still good?
Yes, but he's getting a little past it, though.
Just because a player is not in perfect condition, though? You can't take him out and shoot him?
They take you to the knacker's yard. You know that.
All right, so throw us out. Kill us, we're not good anymore, so throw us out.
I said he's 40.
You've
that's
said
all.
enough.
quiet. He's coming, quiet. He's coming. At least he's sober.
Shut up! Or else you take your business somewhere else.
All I say...
All right, enough!
You're right. Oh, he's the greatest. Still the greatest. Hello, Aiton. Hello, Aiton.
Hello, Ethan.
Can I speak to you for a minute?
Sit down.
No, I want to speak to you privately.
All right. So come with me across the river. I bring the bottles.
You wait here, kid. Hey! Hey! Go play football. So what am I going to do?
Can I lend you some money?
Oh, I don't want to borrow anything.
Jobs?
Well, I can drive a tractor.
Bulldozing pays better.
All right, so I'll drive a bulldozer.
Mind you, it's a specialized work.
All right, then I won't drive a bulldozer.
Tell me, did you by chance speak to Yasha?
Why did you mention Yasha?
Oh, nothing. He only passed by. He takes coffee here sometimes. He likes athletes.
He makes a lot of money out of athletes.
All right, but still he can be a friend. Anyhow, he wants to talk to you before the match. Maybe he has something in mind. He gambles a lot, does Yasha. He makes a lot of money, is Yasha.
I should have punched him right in the teeth. You know what he wanted me to do?
Now, look here. Don't tell me your business. Do what's good for you. Nobody else will.
Well, I need your advice.
If you want to finish up working 16 hours a day in a kiosk, all right, take my advice then, because that's where it got me. But if somebody offers you a better deal, then take it. They don't offer forever.
Friend? Who? For cheering? For drinking? But not for talk!
And Eitan, I loved the game too. I loved it, believe me. And he loved me to death. Give me a push.
When what?
When do I start?
Look, Eitan, it's a bit difficult.
No, listen, I mean, I'll take the job. You told me I could have it any time.
Listen, Eitan, that was last year. Then there were more machines than drivers. But now we have more drivers than machines. Everything's changing, you see. Everything's changing so quickly all over the country. Everything's becoming, well, specialized. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Look, you've got this friend Avram. You know, he's a millionaire. If he'll sign a guarantee for you, I can convince the board that because of Avram, you'll get the loan.
This jockey is my age, but very big. And every match is always coming at me. He'd do anything to get me down. Listen! I think they're dirty players, but this jockey's the dirtiest player in the world. Do you know what he did once?
Can you keep quiet just for a minute, just for 1 minute?
I was telling you!
Listen, I'm trying to think and you keep talking all the time. How can I think if you keep talking all the time?
Well, how am I supposed to know that you're thinking?
And you know something else? Your old man is right. You've got a big mouth for a small kid, so try and keep it closed, will you? I mean, what am I doing? And the most important, probably the most crucial day of my life with a kid in my back. When I get my business done, I'm taking you home.
To where at?
No, to my place, but you're waiting there till the match.
Right.
And I want you to know something. For a nuisance, you can be a definite nuisance.
All right!
Hey. Not all the time. I mean, not all the time. But you can definitely be a definite nuisance when you want to be. Well, Avram, it's nice to see you again.
You're like a stranger these days.
Well, you know what it's like, Avram. I'm busy and all that training to do and everything.
Training, those were the good days, huh? Sit down, Eitan.
Wow, what a place, huh?
Oh, yeah. We were quite a combination, the two of us, both on and off the field.
Well, I must say we do have our memories.
I should never have given it up.
Oh, come on. You were right.
Right?
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah. What wouldn't I give to play tonight?
You play tonight, I'll stay here.
Well, Eitan, how's everything? Eitan? Anything I can do for you?
Well, I could do with a drink.
Oh, naturally, let's have some. Do you still drink vodka?
Yeah, constantly.
Children, come here. Wait till you see my children. Children! Hello? Yeah, speaking. What about the interest? Children are nice, and such a blessing. But he doesn't have a penny. Don't deal with people like that. Look, I work hard for my money, not to throw it away like this. People think because you're rich, you're the Messiah.
Look, it's not my money, it's my wife's money. And I have her to consider. You know it's not my money.
What is this about your wife to consider?
Well, ring me back. Just later. Later.
Eitan.
Sarah?
Eitan surprised us. With a visit.
Eitan is full of many things, but not surprises. Children? Nursery.
Drink, darling?
Too early. How's Nira?
Nira? Fantastic.
Fantastic she is.
Why don't you marry her?
Eitan doesn't believe in marriage. Or have you forgotten, dear?
Those were the young days. Eitan's changed. He doesn't believe this now. Do you, Eitan?
Nira's becoming quite a celebrity herself these days. You'd better watch out.
She may be keeping me soon.
Finished with football tonight, Eitan? It's true?
Yeah, it's true.
It's about time.
There she goes again.
I really must go.
Well, come on.
Come on, before she puts on the old record about you and I in the good old days.
Bye-bye.
Women. What do they know? About men especially. Right?
Yeah, right.
Eitan, are you sure you don't have something on your mind?
Sure, I'm sure.
No problems?
No.
Of any sort? You know what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Well, good luck for tonight, Eitan.
And Ethan, good luck
Thank you.
for tomorrow.
Cut the strings and let me fly. You may follow with the lifting of your eyes. Like the sunbird when it rains, I'm just following the instinct of the seasons change.
Look at me and fly by sea and sails, just like a schooner sailing the sky. If God sends windy weather to I'll be homing in on the next trade wind. That French game. Yeah, remember? You got the ball right by our net.
Nearly in the net it was.
That's right, you took it.
Clear up the field.
Past one.
Past another.
And another.
And another.
Then you were surrounded.
And I chopped the ball.
And fetted past one.
And another.
And another.
And another. I don't know how I got out of that one.
But you did.
Of course I did.
You got the ball clear.
I just got enough space to shoot.
Like in the last Pomona match on their ground.
Their ground?
Yeah.
Wow, that's rough.
The worst. They all came at me.
Like wolves.
Worse than wolves. But I took the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
I dribbled it past them all. One fell and another fell and another fell and another fell. And then smash, halfway down the field. Smash into the net. Wow. Fantastic.
Then you really know what it feels like, huh? You know now what I mean.
Like a schooner in the sky, see my ceilings as they follow behind me. By the lifting of the breeze and the bending of the
What are you doing, kid?
Digging a hole.
For what?
Shh. Having a pee.
That's a good idea. Listen, kid, you know football is great.
Sure.
I mean, it's great to be a footballer when you're 10.
I'm nearly 11.
Well, I'm nearly 38.
You're 40.
All right. Now listen, I'm going to make an important point.
Listening.
You just can't go on forever. For an athlete, 40 is an old man. All he can do for the rest of his life is grow older. But what comes after?
After what?
The last game. What comes after that?
What?
You don't understand a thing I'm trying to tell you, do you?
I do. But it's just such a long time till I'm 40.
Haven't you finished yet?
No.
All right, then. Carry on, carry on. I mean, you do see what I mean, don't you? You see, your old man is right. You ought to go home and get that doctorship.
I don't need a doctorship to kick a ball, do I?
The kicking has to stop sometime. That's when you need a profession. You've got to think ahead.
You didn't.
I know I didn't. I know I didn't. That's why I've got problems now. I'm trying to save you the same problems as I have.
I don't mind a few problems.
Listen, kid. You say that now.
Well, I really don't mind having to solve a few problems.
Well, I've got a problem, and I have to solve it.
Clown round. Tell him the bet's on. Didn't even ask what his share was.
How'd you get it?
How'd I get what?
The car!
Oh, you work for 20 years and suddenly it comes.
It's nice.
What do you mean it's nice? It's fantastic, it's great, it's great.
Well, I like the old one.
The old one? You're mad, the old one must fall into pieces.
I thought...
You thought what?
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean? What?
It's none of my business.
Oh, look at you. Suddenly you've become polite. Now listen, son. If you've got anything to say to me, say it. Come on, say it, say it. Come on, say it.
I thought you were short of money.
Oh, now you're worried about how I spend my money. What's it got to do with you?
That's what I said. It's got nothing to do with me.
Look, I'm an established man. I've got lots of interest. That's why I need the banks.
You didn't look so pleased when you came out of that bank.
Oh, what a bloody little know-all you've become all of a sudden, huh? Suddenly you know everything. You're 10, and suddenly you're an expert at everything already.
All right.
Yeah, I'm driving you home. You're tired. I mean, you are tired, aren't you?
I only asked how you got it, that's all.
Look, if you want something, you've got to pay for it, right?
Right.
That means you've got to sell what you've got to sell, right? I mean, your father sells his work driving a truck.
Tractor!
All right, a tractor. Everything's got a price. If you want something, you've got to pay for it. I mean, that's what it's all about. Clubs sell footballers.
Not always.
I mean, sometimes footballers sell clubs.
A good play doesn't just belong to the club, you know.
Yeah. Let's go, right? Take it away!
I told you, yeah.
Wow!
You like it?
Yeah!
Okay. You stay here.
Where are you going?
Don't act like a wife.
When do we go to the match?
I told you I'd get you there.
Wow!
You like that?
Yeah!
You want to eat something?
Nope.
Do your homework or something.
Don't act like a mother.
Will you be all right then?
Hey! How can a footballer sell a club?
Go back to sleep. And don't untidy my place.
They're of Eitan, yes? When did you do them, darling?
A long time ago.
We must try and sell them.
No. They are not for sale. And they are not for exhibition.
Oh, Nera. You can't cling to everything of Eitan's like this.
Teddy, please, I can't.
I mean, after all, darling, he still can't be that much of a hang-up with you.
He is. Well, then get rid of him, darling. I mean, he's not exactly a novelty for you anymore, is he?
Oh, stick to being an agent, Teddy, will you?
I am being an agent, darling. You've just been offered your first important exhibition abroad, and you must be there. They must have you.
Listen, Teddy. I'm not going to take a decision about that now.
Well, all right, then. If it's Eitan, your eternal boy lover, bring him along for the ride. Oh, but I'm telling you, darling, like local wine, he won't travel.
What a bitch you are. Teddy, if I want your advice on my private life, I shall ask you. And I'm sure I'll be well advised. But I haven't asked you.
That's right, Nera. You haven't asked her yet? Old cow face.
I'd better go. Just call me when you decide.
Nera! Hey, Nera! Hey. Hey, it's great. Your own exhibition, your own show, London, Paris, New York. It's really fantastic, Nera. Really, really great. Hey. Hey, it's really great. I mean, you should be very happy.
But wouldn't you care if I go?
What do you mean, wouldn't I care if you go? It's nothing got to do whether I care or not. I mean, it's you. You've got to do what you've got to do, like I do what I've got to do. Fantastic.
Will you come with me?
Listen, that agent of yours is right. She thinks I'm so infantile, she'd probably expect me to travel half there. Ah, come on, Nera. Nera, look at me. Come on, look at me. Look, I'll never change. I'll get a job, money, new suit, new tie, clean underwear, and what will happen? I'll spend the money, I'll lose the job, I'll tear the suit, throw the tie away, and anyway, I don't wear underwear. I mean, I'll never change.
I don't want you to change. I want you to come with me.
Oh, Nera, look, what do you want me to say?
Don't
Yes!
Just say yes!
All right, yes! I've said it. I've said yes. You go. I mean, what the hell are you going on about? I mean, it is the most fantastic deal. And you've got to go. You've just got to go.
All right, Eitan. All right, Eitan. I'll go.
That's exactly what I just said. Go. You've got to read it. That's exactly what I said. Send me a postcard.
next trade wind. Setting sail on the next high tide. All the ribbons and the streamers and the boxcars that I ride float behind me like a schooner in the sky. See my sea wings as they follow behind me.
Here's nearer. There. He hasn't arrived. Will he come?
I hope not.
Why? We offered him a beautiful deal.
To become what?
We can't give him back his legs, Nira. He can't be 20 again.
All right, he's an old footballer, but if he stays with you, he'll be an old man as well.
But what else can he do? What else could he ever do?
Don't make him so pathetic. You think he's helpless without you.
What else can he do?
He has just done it.
And the crowd here at the stadium now, of course, building up very quickly with just half an hour to go to this match that decides the championship. Tel Aviv against Haifa, and it really is...
This Eitan will drive me crazy.
Who's that?
Eitan is here, and he's had 3 or 4 drinks, and he should be at the game. Someone must come and pick him up. I can't take the responsibility. He's at the Ariana Jaffa.
Ariana Jaffa. Where's the Ariana Jaffa? Excuse me. Where's the Ariana Jaffa?
It's a long way, down to the left.
Great, great. Thanks. Where's the Ariana Jaffa? Where's the Ariana Jaffa?
There!
Nira. I believe we had a little disappointment today.
Well, at least he knows the truth now.
Still, a pension is useful. Aging, but useful.
He's not taking it. He doesn't have to jump every time a whistle blows for the rest of his life.
He'll always jump.
Yes, but now he'll jump for himself.
No, for me.
For you? Nobody does anything for you unless you buy them.
That's right. Have you seen his new car? And tomorrow he'll have a beautiful new job. I don't know what yet. After all, what can he do? Still, I'll find him something. That's why he won't be playing tonight.
true what Yasha says? Please tell me that it isn't true.
Hey, kid. Run over there, dance with her. Go on, go on, go on. She's a good dancer. Listen, you won't believe it. He gave me a brand new, well, a nearly new, well, an only one owner car. It's great, fantastic, fantastic. What the hell did you do that for?
I don't want to believe it. You were incorruptible. You couldn't be bought, you couldn't be sold. You were a beautiful, free man. What did you let them do to you? Do you know? Do you know? What are you now? The owner of a second-hand car?
It's a nearly new car, I said. Hey! Come on, kid. Ethan, you should be at Bloomfield. You'll be late. We are talking about you on the radio. Well, cheer up. Come on, kid.
Eitan, when's this taxi gonna come?
Now, that's exactly what I want to talk to you about, kid.
We're Mr. Match. We gotta go.
Wait a minute.
Well, Mr. Match.
Don't worry. Let's have a drink.
You already had a drink.
Have another drink.
This stuff's no good for you, you know.
That's good. That's really good. That's better. Now we can have a normal and a proper discussion.
You and Mr. Match.
There you go again. Right when we begin to discuss something interesting, you've got to bring up the match.
But we'll be late.
Have a drink. Have a drink.
Don't want it.
Go on, here, pour it for you. It's good for you. Go on.
All right. What the hell?
Now listen, kid. I want to put a point of view to you, right? Right?
Right.
I don't want you to get mad. I just want you to think, right?
I'm thinking.
Right now. Take this match, for example.
You'll miss it.
That is exactly my point.
Miss it? You're mad.
And what's so tragic? I mean, look, I've got to give the game up. I've got to get out somehow.
They'll never ask you to play again.
That's another one of my points.
But not tonight.
Listen, kid. Look, if I play tonight...
Please play.
And if we win...
Of course we'll win.
Look, I'm not God. I mean, I've lost a few games. Sure, I've won a few games, but I've lost a few games. And winning isn't important. So now, if we win tonight, what happens? If more newspaper clippings, more backclapping, more handshakes, more trophies, more promises, more everything. Pow! Before I know it, I'll be playing again next season.
Great! Fantastic!
Wow. You don't understand a word I've been telling you, dear. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. Let's drink a toast. Right? To Ethan.
Right.
And his last match. Okay?
Okay.
But definitely played last Saturday.
Last Saturday? But I didn't come from Iraq to see you play last Saturday.
kid! Where you going?
I only came to see you, Clay. Since you're not playing, I might as well go.
Hey, kid! Hey, kid! Hey, kid, come back! Hey, kid, what are you doing?
I'm looking for my ball.
Hey, kid, where are you going?
Leave me alone.
Listen, kid, there'll be other footballers. They'll be as good as me, kid. I promise. I tell you.
They'll be as good as you.
Of course they'll be as good as me, kid. Look, I promise. There it is, kid. Look, the ball. I told you I'd find it for you. Here it is, the ball.
Leave me alone. I don't need your help.
I just tried to find the ball for you.
I never want to see you again in my life.
What the hell did you do that for?
Sensational first half that finds the half-time score Haifa 2, Tel Aviv the favourites 0. The championship's slipping away from Tel Aviv. So much to do now in the second half.
Come on, Ethan, you gotta hurry. We've been stuck up long.
Don't worry, kid. I'll get there. Hold on tight. Hold on, kid. I'll make it. I'll make it. I'll make it.
Well, we've said often enough, haven't we, that Tel Aviv are a one-man side. And certainly tonight's shot goes some way to proving that point. And certainly Tel Aviv, with hardly a shot in the first half, are missing Eitan's incomparable flair and fire.
I'd missed my funeral, I'm that stupid.
How do you feel?
Fantastic, fantastic.
He's great, really great.
Who are you?
I'm his best friend.
Yeah, he's my best friend,
Eitan, you are 2 goals down. Do you think you can pull it off?
Well, I'll have a try.
What's going to happen to you after this game?
Well, I'm too old to play football. I'm too young to be caretaker at a stadium, but I'll find something in between.
So you think you might win tonight?
Of course we're gonna win. Who's the king?
Who's the king?
Who's the king? Who's the king? Who's the king? Who's the king?
Indeed, as indeed he ought to, because that was a good chance. It should have been a goal, and that wasn't the A-Town of old. He's had one good shot, very well saved, but that was a good chance and a... but seems to be further and further from producing the spark that Tel Aviv... Now looking a very tired man indeed, running out of steam, his 40 years really catching up on him now. And this looks bad not only... football crowd can be. The king now being jeered. Old man, old man. How unlucky can you be? Eitan with that header that hit the crossbar, came down. I've never seen a footballer so desperate for a goal, but we're also seeing a new Eitan here tonight because he really went kicking into the goalkeeper Glazer there, and the crowd are booing.
How long's he got to go?
This will be his last chance.
Come on, Eitan! You can do it! Come on, you can do it!
Listen, kid. They put the goalpost in the wrong place.
Come back. Come back here. I'm sorry he's been such a trouble to you, Mr. Aton. He's not really a bad boy. It's just that he doesn't think about anything, except this stupid game. But he's sorry to have been a trouble to you. Tell Mr. Aton you're sorry, Nimrod.
Nimrod. That's your name, huh? Listen, Nimrod.
Guess I'm the type who just don't know wrong. Never been played by pride or greed. I've been hung up and I've been let down by the only friends I had. But all these troubles don't get me down. It may be right or it may be bad. I'm the loner. Just like me, and if I had to, I would die for every man's right to be free. Got no problems, just got the answers. Ain't been up, so I can't come down. Like the man who sings my song.